Chapter 23. Martha's Vineyard. We spent several days with Grandma, watching her bowl, meeting her friends, and eating more desserts than I even thought was humanly possible. Matt almost succeeded in talking his parents into meeting us at Grandma's for an afternoon before they fly to LA, but his father had to get back for a meeting. Matt and I had a talk on the phone and can't believe we're both in Massachusetts, but have to wait till we're back home to hang out again. When we leave, Grandma hugs me so hard I'm afraid my spine will break in half. Mom tries again to talk her into coming with us, but Grandma is committed to her tournament and says she'll be out to see us for Thanksgiving. As we drive to the ferry, I can tell Mom already misses her. My father is excited the ferry has wireless internet, so he settles into a booth with a cup of coffee and his laptop. Mom and I stroll the deck with Bodie, who stops to sniff the butt of every other dog heading to the Vineyard Haven. We check out passengers as they walk by. A 6 foot tall guy in a Patriots jersey who's carrying his wife's floral suitcase. A woman feeding fried clams to a toddler wearing a Cape Cod t shirt. When the guy next to us makes a loud business call on his cell, Mom makes a gun with her index finger and thumb and pretends to shoot it out of his hand. I love it when Mom's in vacation mode. Her mood changes, however, when we drive off the ferry. We're behind a large SUV loaded with 4 bikes and 2 kayaks, and I realize people come here for reasons other than exploring their past. Mom must be thinking the same thing. She and Dad haven't been to the vineyard since that fateful trip 10 years ago. She seems less animated and fun when she gives my father directions to the pet-friendly bed and breakfast she found online. I eye the four-poster bed, but my parents shoot me looks that say, "Don't even think about jumping on that." I beg them to open up the pull-out couch so I can see where I'm going to sleep, but Mom wants to explore the island and Dad wants to get some lunch. We leave Bodie in the room with a rawhide bone and walk to town. The three of us browse through bookstores, my parents' favorite thing to do on vacation. I go to the back of the store and hide behind one of the shelves. I know I'm too old for picture books, obviously, but I can't help paging through them. When my mother heads toward me, I toss the book back and grab the nearest chapter book. "Would you like that one?" Her voice is filled with so much hope I almost say yes. I answer no, but tell her there's a fudge shop next door. I'm finally rewarded for my patience with a marshmallow crispy rice almond coconut fudge square. We go back to the bed and breakfast to get Bodie before we go exploring. As we drive from one town to the next, I don't feel as if we're on an island. It's more like rolling farms, old stone walls, and lots of scrubby trees. Nothing here reminds me of California. The public beach is lined with cars with license plates from all over the country. But my mother knows a secret beach, so we wave goodbye to the crowds and head further south. When I see a large barn with the sign Chillmark Artists, I realize this is where Lauren Hutchins sells her jewelry. "Stop!" I scream. My father skids to a halt and tells me I almost gave him a heart attack. I point to the wooden sign. I thought it said, "Homemade ice cream." Dad shakes his head sadly. "I'm not sure Learning Camp has even dented your reading issues. Might as well take a look while we're here." Mom grabs her purse and crosses the street. As excited as I am, I'm also anxious. Suppose Lauren Hutchins isn't here today. Even worse, suppose she is here, recognizes me as the kid who killed her best friend and becomes a raging lunatic. Worse than that, suppose nothing happens, and I've spent my summer obsessed with something that doesn't have any meaning at all. As we walk toward the large barn, I wish I were doing anything else, even reading. I slip the leash on Bodie and bring him along for good luck.